Johnny, can you believe it? We've been filming for... That is the most thumbnailable face I've ever seen. We've been filming for an entire week.
Yeah, we've been great at it.
I don't know if great is the right word. By the way, welcome to Tuesday.
Welcome to Tuesday, her last day to be off with this mess. While I have 5 more days away from work.
Yeah, it's the end of the day. It's like 8 o'clock. Yeah, today's my last day. I just finished editing vlogs because I've been behind. So I edited yesterday and Sunday's vlog. So those are currently rendering, and I'm gonna relax the rest of the night. I'm not gonna work on anything. But I do have some good news. Unannounced Let's Play finally has a release date. Sunday the 19th is when Unannounced Let's Play gets released. I actually recorded 4 more episodes today, so that was a big thing I did today. How about you? What have you been doing?
Just gaming, chilling, did some VR. My feet hurt.
Nice. Well, as for me,
I'm gonna pop out my foot.
good. Ow. You okay?
From standing jobs, my feet have been feeling the pressure, and I finally got a pop out for 5 years.
The pop left after 5 years?
Yeah.
Okay. As for me, while vlogs are rendering, I am gonna spend the rest of my night playing a video game that I have been meaning to sit down and play for a bit. It's actually a game that I beat recently, but I beat it on an emulator, even though I actually have a physical copy of the game. I played it on an emulator because at the time I was streaming the game and my PS2 setup wasn't very good. I had a really bad cable. I'm just gonna say it. The Hyperkin HDMI PS2 cable is horrendous. Do not buy it. It creates really bad audio quality, and it's so bad to the point that when I decided to stream through this game, I actually chose to play it on an emulator instead of a physical copy because the quality was so bad. And that game is Xenosaga. Xenosaga Episode 1. Now again, I have played through it. I've beaten it. The reason why I am replaying it is totally for wholesome reasons. Totally wholesome reasons. So I was actually about to start Xenosaga 2. And since playing Xenosaga 1 and beating it, I had actually gotten a whole new setup for my consoles so that now the PS2 as well as the Wii, I believe it is, let's see if I can focus. There we go. So the Wii as well as the PS2 actually run via component. I don't really know if I've talked too much about how my overall like retro game console setup works, but every single system outputs via HDMI in some way, which then goes into this little HDMI switcher box, which then outputs to a HDMI upscaler, which I think I can see it right there. That is the M Classic HDMI upscaler, which then outputs to my capture card, that goes to my computer, which then outputs to the TV. Additionally, every single system has a power switch, so I can individually turn on and off every system. So, PS2, now that it has an actually decent setup, because really all it took was, I don't know if I can show it, but can't really show it, but, oh, there we go. So back there is a composite or a component to HDMI converter box. It's a really, really good one. So it allows me to run everything via HDMI in a decent quality for every console. And so as a result, I was going to play through Xenosaga 2 because I also have a physical copy of that game. Ah, here it is. I also have Xenosaga 2. Now, I found out after putting in Xenosaga 2 that there's exclusive content for that game that you can only get if you have a completed save file of Xenosaga 1 on your memory card. And my completed version of Xenosaga 1 is on my Steam Deck, because I played it emulated. So I've decided I'm going to replay Xenosaga 1 so that way I can get that exclusive content in Xenosaga 2. And you're probably wondering, what is this exclusive content that is so good that you are replaying a 40-hour RPG that, from what I have said on Blue Sky, I kind of have a love-hate relationship with? It's a bikini for Cosmos. For those of you who know me, that's very on brand. I am willing to replay a 40-hour RPG just so I can get a bikini in a sequel that I have heard is not very good. So yeah, I'm also utilizing this to give the game a second chance, because I really did not care for Xenosaga when I first played it, and I think a big reason why is because I went into it. This is a weird thing, and I'm curious to know if other people have had a similar situation. I tend to find myself not enjoying games as much back when I used to stream. Now, I don't stream anymore for a lot of reasons, but yeah, I don't know. Games that I found myself streaming, I tend to dislike more than I enjoyed. And Xenosaga was no exception, so I'm hoping that if I actually sit down and just play it in my personal time, that I'll actually enjoy it. So, we'll see. So that's what I'm going to do with the rest of my night. I got about, 3-4 hours before I'm going to go to bed, because I got work in the morning. So, that's going to be it for today. And thank you all so much for watching, and we'll see you tomorrow.